All right, let's get straight to it. We're not talking about your typical productivity hacks today. This isn't about feeling good. This is about a protocol, a ruthless, mechanical protocol for those of you working the shifts that are designed to break you. It's called the EFP2R protocol, and you need to think of it as an escape plan. This right here, this is the entire foundation. You have to understand this. Your exhaustion isn't a personal failing. It's not because you're weak, it's a feature. The system isn't just making you tired. It's engineered to leave you with absolutely nothing in the tank. Just enough energy to crawl home, recover, and do it all again, but never, ever enough to actually escape. So let's dig into this first idea, the exhaustion trap. Look, if you've ever finished a 12-hour shift, I'm talking about being on your feet in a warehouse, breathing in drywall dust on a construction site, or staring at highway lines for half a day, and you felt that bone-deep weariness, that wasn't an accident. This protocol says that feeling is part of a design meant to keep you right where you are. Let's be brutally clear about what the trap is. It's not just being tired. It's a very specific state where the only thing you have energy for is passive consumption. It's a perfect vicious cycle. The work drains you, so you numb yourself with entertainment, which guarantees you'll never have the creative energy to build your way out. And here they are, the tools of the trap. They look like rewards, don't they? Sinking into the couch, zoning out to Netflix, scrolling. That beer you tell yourself you earned. This protocol argues these aren't rewards. They're the bars on your cage. They don't recharge you to fight back. They just refuel you enough to survive one more shift for the boss. And that brings us to the next piece of the puzzle, the big lie that keeps you stuck, the motivation lie. The protocol is absolutely savage on this point. Waiting to feel like it is a delusion, a scam sold by people who have never felt the kind of tired you feel. It really doesn't get more direct than that. Let that sink in. After a grueling shift, that magical feeling of motivation is never going to show up. It's a luxury emotion for people with energy to spare. For you, waiting for it is a guaranteed path to staying exactly where you are, forever. And this is the critical difference you have to burn into your mind. Motivation is a feeling. It's fickle. It comes and goes. Discipline is a system. It's cold. It's mechanical. And it is absolutely relentless. It doesn't care if you're tired or stressed. You don't get out of the trap by waiting for a feeling. You get out by building a system that runs whether you feel like it or not. This is the key. It requires a complete surgical separation of your emotions from what you do. You will feel exhausted. You will feel like you have nothing left. It does not matter. Your actions are predetermined by the system you've built. The action is non-negotiable. Okay, so if motivation is a lie, what's the answer? This is the heart of the protocol, the 2-hour escape rule. And let's be clear, this isn't a friendly suggestion. This is positioned as the engine, the mechanism, the weapon you're going to use to claw your way out of the trap. Let's break this down. These are not tips. They are rules. 4 non-negotiable commands for your 2 hours. 1. You kill distractions. The phone goes off, not on silent, off. You starve the addiction. 2. You stop consuming. You are no longer an audience member. You are a builder. 3. You learn a skill that pays, something digital, something high income. And 4, the most important part, you build assets. You create things that can make money for you while you're sleeping or while you're back on that shift. And here it is, the question that should haunt you. It's designed to completely shatter your perspective. You give another person 12 hours of your life, your energy, your body to build their dream. Why is it so hard to give yourself just 2? It's a brutal question about where your loyalty really lies. Now, you might be thinking, 2 hours a day? What's that going to do? But this whole plan is built on the cold, hard math of consistency. It's about how that small, daily sacrifice compounds into something massive, an unstoppable force. It all starts here, just 2 hours. That's it. It seems small, almost insignificant, but this is the fundamental unit of your escape. But after just 1 week, that's 14 hours. Think about that. That's almost 2 full 8-hour workdays of pure, focused effort dedicated only to you and your future. That's already significant. And then you get to 1 year. 728 hours. Let that number sink in. That is the equivalent of working a full-time, 40-hour-a-week job for more than 18 weeks. You've basically built an entire business on the side in 1 year. That is the raw, undeniable power of discipline over time.
But don't think for a second this is easy. The protocol is honest about the pain. It calls the first 3 months the black circuit. This is the phase where every part of you, your tired body, your screaming mind, your old habits, will fight you. They will reject this new reality. There's only one instruction: push through. And that brings us to the final core philosophy of this entire thing. It's not about finding an easy life, because there isn't one. It's about making a choice. You have to consciously decide which kind of hard you're willing to live with. And here are your two choices. On the left, the heart of stagnation. It's a dull, chronic ache that lasts for 40 years. The constant stress over bills, the quiet desperation, the regret of retiring with nothing to show for it. On the right, the heart of discipline. This is an acute, sharp pain, but it's temporary. It's the agony of forcing yourself to focus after a long shift for the purpose of building freedom. The choice isn't between pain and no pain. It's between the pain of regret and the pain of discipline. And so this entire protocol, this entire escape plan, boils down to this one final command. It's not about thinking anymore. It's not about waiting. It's an order. Put your hood up, kill the noise, and execute.